Hi plumbers, welcome to another podcast episode from the Plumbing Webmasters. As you can tell, I'm not Nolan and this is not Jason. There's far less beard going on. My name is Madison McClure. I'm a search marketing analyst and writer here at Plumbing Webmasters.
And I'm Amberlyn. I am one of the editors on the content team, coincidentally, also at the Webmasters.
Yeah. And we're happy to stand in here for Nolan and Jason. Nolan has been hitting the pavement pretty hard lately, and we wanted to give him a well-deserved break from all these difficult and strenuous podcasts. We are very thankful for the two of them for working so hard. I don't know anyone else who have taken such a direct role in getting video production off the ground, and it's been truly remarkable.
Absolutely. They have been working hard to get these to you guys every so often. And also part of that team, we'd like to give thanks to our video and audio editor, Carter.
Now, as the title of our podcast suggests, we're going to be talking about the top 50 keywords for the plumbing industry. Now, these words and phrases are the sort of ones that you want to fit into your content as much as possible, as naturally as possible too. You want them in your blogs, in your videos, in your social media, as well as your service pages. Definitely your service pages. If you do, you're going to have a much stronger showing in search marketing. Now, we're going to overview some keywords real quick. Most of you are very familiar with the topic of keywords already, but let's go ahead and do a quick overview. Now, primary keywords, those are the general terms that most of your plumbers are going after. As a matter of fact, there can be hundreds, if not thousands, of plumbers alone within a metropolitan area struggling for the exact same keywords. These are very generalized and they work best when they're mixed in with our secondary keywords. These are our long tail, that's just fancy word for longer keywords, as well as your localized keywords and whatnot. They're going to have mid to low search volume. However, they have high user intent, which means that people who search these terms already have a very specific search intent behind them. They're looking for something in particular, such as water heater repair or water heater installation. It's very obvious what they're looking for to Google, and it helps make it easier for Google to connect them directly to your website for those terms if you have them. Now, keywords serve as a bridge between Google search and your website. And this is a metaphor we like to use a lot at Plumbing Webmasters.
Yeah, and it connects directly from your website to the Google search. Now the problem is it's kind of a flimsy connection. As we stated before, many people are using these keywords for their businesses and websites.
Yeah, primary is very highly competitive. Even though they have great search volume, you don't want to just go after primaries alone.
Nope, and that's why you need secondary keywords. Now these act as support to your primary, connecting and creating bigger multiple listings to your Google search. These can be topical phrases, they can be long tail keywords, and they can even be synonyms to your subject matter.
Now from a site visitor's perspective, having a diversified keyword strategy also just makes for better reading. If you're hearing plumbing repair, plumbing repair, plumbing repair in Fort Worth for plumbing repair, it's going to get old after a while and it doesn't really make for great reading. Plus, nowadays, Google doesn't let us get away with that. So it's very good to keep up with that diversified strategy. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, we're going to get into our top 50 list. Now, before we start, just so you know, there are plenty more keywords where these came from. And there's some exceptional tools out there. You've got Moz Keyword Explorer, you got Answer the Public, and of course you have SEMrush as well. These are all very capable tools to help you get a more diversified keyword portfolio. Now, we're going to take the next 5 minutes and try to get through as many of these top 50 keywords as possible. We'll see how we go. Start the timer.
Started.
Okay, here we go. All right, number one, to no one's surprise, we have plumber with 65,000 searches per month. Now, this is one of those primary keywords that we talked about, and obviously it's very important that you have this on your website so that Google knows what your industry is. It's a big deal, but we're going to have more diversity needed to have very good results. Number 2?
Number 2, we have plumbing. Again, no big surprise. It's a general keyword that kind of just says this is our industry. It comes in at about 40,500 per month, and that's great, but you still need to supplement it with some more specific secondary keywords.
And that's high search volume, but very high competition, as we talked about earlier.
Yes.
All right, number 3, we have electric water heater. That's a pretty high obvious intent there. People are looking for water heaters, but they don't know yet if they're buying it or they're calling you. So there's still a little bit of ambiguity there. That's coming in with 18,100 searches per month.
Next, we have toilet repair. Of course, every home has a toilet, every business has a toilet. It's kind of another generalish keyword term, coming in at about 12,100 a month. Still a solid service keyword.
All right, and following on the heels of that electric water heater, we have gas water heater. This is another popular service that we have among plumbers, so it's no one's surprise. This one's coming in at 12,100 searches per month. Now, you can tag on installation or repair onto this one to have a little bit more specific intent, but we'll talk about that more later.
And then we have number 6, water heater repair. Sometimes people search a little generally. They don't know if it's gas or electric. And this comes in at about 9,900.
All right, number 7, at 6,600, we have plumbing services. This is about as general as they get, and it's very much a primary keyword. However, it's good to have this one on your website, maybe on your homepage or some of your blogs. Sprinkle it in there, and that gives a very healthy industry identification for Google searches for you.
Then we have garbage disposal repair coming in at 6,600. Another service that everybody needs. Those things tend to break a lot.
And we have a term that's rising in popularity. We have tankless water heaters coming in at number 9 with 6,600 again. It's a very popular service nowadays, and we expect the volume to continue to rise with this one.
Drain cleaning at 5,400. Kind of actually surprising. I would think it would be more. But it's a good service that happens a lot, clogs all the time.
Yeah. And a very important one, at number 11, we have leak detection. Of course, this can apply to many aspects of plumbing. We have pipes that it might apply to, maybe underground leak detection. This one still is pretty ambiguous, so it's closer to primary than it is secondary. And that one's coming in at 4,400 searches per month.
Also at 4,400, we have water pressure, which a lot of people don't know how to adjust that in their home. They seek service for it. Great secondary keyword, not really a primary.
Yeah, that's a great one to target in a blog post. You can get a really great high search intent for that one and have a really exceptional reading experience for your crew. All right, next we have water heater installation. That's a very high dollar one for you. That one's going to be more expensive to target for ads and Google ads, stuff like that. Thankfully, you can target it for free for Google search. That one's coming in again at 4,400 words per, 4,400 searches per month.
There you go. And then we have at 14, emergency plumber. Now this one we use a lot for in service pages, home pages, blogs, because you never know when something's going to go ahead and bust. And that is about 3,600 for keyword volume.
All right, at number 15, we have Sump Pump Installation at 3,600 searches per month. This one, it's going to be a very high user intent, so this is a secondary keyword. If people come to your website looking for this keyword term, odds are you have a much higher chance of converting them. So try to optimize very well for this one.
And then kind of a repeat, clogged drain. So people tend to look at that one as opposed to drain cleaning. Oh no.
Oh wow, we ran out of time. How many did we get through?
That would be 16.
Okay, we just made it through 16 words. All right, guys. Well, thankfully, we have the rest of this list available on our website. You'll be able to find the link below in the description. You can also, if you don't feel like going to the website and you prefer just to download stuff at your leisure, we have a downloadable PDF in the same area below. It's been great talking with you guys. What's our next subject that we're going to be talking about?
I believe next time we're talking about buying leads for your plumbing business, taking that stress out of it, trying to figure out where you should go and how you should go about doing that.
Yeah, and we're going to be looking at what's most cost effective for your business, especially in the long run. Thank you very much for listening in with us, and we'll see you next time.